Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ian from MaddenSchool.com, and today's tip we're going to be going over a really easy way to gash some of these heavy man-to-man blitzes that you see in Madden 25. Now, this is a new play from the update added into the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playbook. It's found in the gun Y off trio weak formation. It's called RPO Alert Orbit. And we just went over a great play for our unlimited members in our film room section from this formation that destroys man and zone. So for this play, we're going to be talking about how this play will beat man especially, but also a whole bunch of different zones. Now, this isn't a play you want to call more than 2 times a game. Maybe once or so is probably about right, because if your opponent knows it's coming, there's some things that they can do to slow it down. Now, obviously, you want this guy here to be your fastest guy, so we don't have that necessarily, but you want your B or circle receiver to have 95 plus speed if possible. And if you're going against some of those common man-to-man blitzes, like a nickel double mug or really any other man blitz, what happens is the guy will follow in man-to-man coverage, but unless they're pass committing, he kind of gets dragged into the middle of the field, and he's not able to get back out there. Now, if they have their user and they're pretty nimble and they see it coming, they might be able to shoot out there and stop it, but that's why I recommend calling it like once or twice a game. Now, you can create a whole scheme out of this. You see this RPO Alert Orbit play. You also have Orbit PA Scissors and Orbit PA Cross, so you can do it so your opponent doesn't necessarily know it's coming. And if he overcommits to the Orbit screen, then you hit one of your other receivers. But I'm just showing you this RPO Orbit play mostly against man. I showed you like a double mug cover 0 look. Now I'll show you a cover 1, right? And again, the guy that's in man-to-man coverage, even though it's an elite cornerback, he just gets, for whatever reason, sucked right into the middle of the field, even though it looks like he's going to be following this guy. And so we just immediately snap and throw. And you can see here, without any sort of speed or anything against an elite cornerback, it's like 15 or so yards. Sometimes you can get 20, sometimes you can get 30. And what it does is it gets your opponent out of man-to-man defense. I'll just quickly show you also against like a cover 2 man, and then show you what happens within man if your opponent pass commits. So cover 2 man is going to work the same as any other man-to-man defense. That guy just, for whatever reason, overplays the run, and it's a really easy, quick pass to that B receiver. Now, if your opponent pass commits within man-to-man coverage, that guy will play it much, much better. And so then you're kind of in trouble. You could throw it, but you might get 2 or 3 yards instead of 15 or 20. Now, the really cool thing about this play, though, is, maybe you're guessing man, but if it turns out they're in any sort of zone coverage, it really doesn't matter. So even if they have hard flats on the field, which you would think would do a great job of stopping this. So I'll do cover 2 hard flat, which should do a good job of stopping it. What will actually end up happening is our X receiver is going to make a great block. And you can see, even against zone coverages, wide open. And here, even if your opponent is going to pass commit, usually it doesn't matter. Now, maybe every now and then they might get a random fluky shed or something, but even if they pass commit, this X receiver or square on PlayStation does a great job of blocking him, and you're able to pick up your 10, 12 yards against zone as well. So add this into your scheme. This new gun Y off trio weak formation in the Bucs playbook is incredibly deadly. And if you're a Madden School Unlimited member, check out our Motion Smash Go film room, which just destroys pretty much every defense and has the easiest reads in the game. So thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.